So this is my morning espresso routine, or sometimes afternoon, but I get the drug scales out and my King grinder P2 hand grinder, which I've really been enjoying, and these beans, which I don't remember what they are because I bought them months ago before I went to India, and they've been sitting here getting stale. They actually taste alright, but I noticed yesterday there was an aftertaste of staleness, like it's kind of like chewing on a cardboard box, the aftertaste, which is less than ideal, but I feel like it's a shame to chuck them out. I'm doing them a disservice because they were once very tasty. 17 grams of these bad boys. Look at that, bang on. Well, not really, but good enough, mate. And then we get the water, a couple of wee spritz to reduce the static, makes the clean up easier in the inside of the grinder. There we go. There's the beans in there. And I've already set my grind settings to be perfect for this bean, for 17 grams of beans to 34 grams of espresso out. There we go. Usually takes about 30 seconds to grind the beans, maybe 40 seconds if I'm feeling lazy. A couple of taps. This is usually where I turn on my espresso machine. That's how long it takes to get nice and clean. Very nice. That's how long it takes the espresso machine to get heated up, is however long the rest of this process is. So I've got the bottomless portafilter, or I think some people call it a naked portafilter. It doesn't come with this machine, I bought it separate, and it made the espresso it's instantly hand grinder, and a bottomless portafilter makes it taste instantly better. It tastes like it's coming out of a completely different machine, which is nice. And it was a pretty easy upgrade. The dosing ring, that's literally just to reduce mess, but it's magnetic. As you saw, it didn't fall off, which is nice. The WDT tool, which is just a fancy name for needles that break up clumps. If you don't break up the clumps, there's the hot water channels through certain bits of the coffee puck faster than others, and you need all the coffee grounds to get equal exposure to the hot water for a well-rounded flavour. If it channels, it will become either bitter or sour, and you won't get all the notes of the coffee bean. There we go. A couple of dunts. The tamper. There we go. Just a wee one. Bosh. And then the puck screen, which I'm yet to see any evidence on that it does evenly distribute the water through the coffee any better than regular, but it makes the cleanup easier. I turn on the machine just for a few seconds. It heats up the pipes, and it serves a double purpose of heating the cup as well, which is nice. So get that cup heated up. Very nice. And then we're ready to go. So I'll pull this out a wee bit. In, scales on, and we are looking for 17 grams in, 34 grams out. but this is a manual machine, so I need to do it myself. Let's have a wee look. Yeah, that looks alright, I guess. No, the best, 34, bosh, there we go. Right, what are we saying, boys? Is this a good one? This is the point where I switch this knob and it puts on the milk frother. Let's pour some of this milk. Ooh, fresh milk. Very nice, a nice fresh one. We'll go 150ml for a flat white. I don't even know if that is the measurement of a flat white, but after some experimentation, it's perfect for this cup with 34 grams of espresso. Let's get a smell. Smells alright. Not bad. And what are we going for the day? I'll go for a vanilla syrup, a wee vanilla flat white. That's what I'm in the mood for. So, just a wee capful of this, bosh. And now, for the loud bit, put that in there. The reason for that bit is all of this excess condensation that comes through these pipes and comes through the frother. You don't want all of that water going into your milk. It's not the fastest milk steamer in the world, but I now know how to get it perfect pretty much every time. And but it's pretty controversial, but I don't have my coffee like steaming warm. I feel like, well, for two reasons. When it's roasting, I have to leave it, and I'm like, oh, I'll drink that in 3 minutes when it's cooled down, and then I forget about it and come back to it 25 minutes later and it's stone cold. And the other reason is I feel like I can't taste it when it's extremely hot. There we go, bosh. Purge the steam wand again, get all the milk out so it doesn't smell weird. I think the design, you're supposed to put this in the milk, but it aerates it too much. And so I feel like I can get a more precise froth of the milk if I just take that out and use the rubber nozzle. And here we go. Are we going to try a wee bit of latte art today? It's no bad. It's no bad. Just give that a wee rinse. Put it up there to drain. Right, what we're saying. Is it a good one? I'll get a sniff. Smells like a vanilla flat white. No bad. Pretty good. This is the standard procedure in the morning. It's not the best I've ever made, but it's like it's an average, which is better than an average like coffee chain shop. That's better than a Starbucks and it's better than a Costa, because like an average espresso machine in the house with decent beans, that they're not even they were nice. They're a wee bit stale, but they're still good. It makes a good coffee, man. It's a 7 out of 10 coffee. Yum yum.